what about the rest of our lives? Where we're gonna be when we turn 25? I keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. When we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out, cause we're all on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, you better say it right now, cause you don't have another day. Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound. And I keep thinking of the night in June. I didn't know what you loved, but it came too soon. And it was me and you, and then we got real blue. Stay at home, talking on the telephone. And we would get so excited and we'd get so scared, laughing at ourselves, thinking life's not fair. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, when we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? When we still remember everything we learned in school, still be trying to break every single rule. Will little brainy Bobby be the stockbroker man? Can he ever find a job that won't interfere with the tan? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels as we go.
I am absolutely loving all of the energy in the room today. It's incredible. Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Tammy Sawmell, and I am the Dean of Nursing at State College of Florida. I have the privilege today to welcome you to our Spring 2023 pinning ceremony. Yes. Yes. Today we celebrate both our Bachelor of Science in Nursing and our Associate of Science in Nursing graduates. Our graduate nurses have spent countless hours studying for exams, practicing skills, forming friendships they will never, ever forget. Yes. And sometimes shedding a few tears along the way. Yes, that is understandable, as nursing is a challenging field, and these men and women have decided to serve our community using their talents in the art of science and caring. We also celebrate our BSN graduates today, as they have taken the next step in their education and earned their Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. Many have worked full-time and still managed the heavy coursework required to graduate today with their BSN degree. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Probsfeld, who's in the audience with us today. She is our State College of Florida president. Dr. Fritsch, our executive vice president and provost. He's also in the audience. The State College of Florida Board of Trustees, and the State College of Florida Foundation. Without their support and guidance from each, our nursing program would not exist. I would also like to recognize and thank our incredible faculty and staff who dedicate their time, energy, and talent to create incredible ASN and BSN nurses. Can you join me? You're welcome to be seated. Sorry, I should have done that a bit earlier. Without further delay, I also have the pleasure of introducing our guest speaker, Nikita Kiger. Nikita decided to pursue nursing school in 2016. She began that year at State College of Florida and received her ASN in 2018. She started working as a registered nurse on the renal, diabetic, and wound care medical unit at Sarasota Memorial Hospital Healthcare System in June of 2018. She then returned to the University of South Florida to obtain her BSN in 2020. She began her Master of Science in Nursing at the end of that year. She is a lifelong learner. She was promoted to Nurse in Professional Development on her unit in January of 2021, and then to Clinical Coordinator of her unit in May of 2021. It gets much better. Nikita was just promoted to Clinical Manager of her unit and completed her Master of Science in Nursing Education at the University of Central Florida. Please join me in welcoming Nikita Kuyper.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to thank the faculty and staff of the State College of Florida and the nursing program for extending this honor to me to speak at the pinning ceremony today. And I would like to congratulate the nursing class of 2023 on this momentous achievement. You did it. I'm very excited to be here with all of you today as you celebrate this great accomplishment. It probably seems surreal to you now, these last few weeks having flown by when you thought it would never come to an end. Yet here you sit, having reached the end of an era, ready to take on the next great challenge. It seems like only yesterday I was sitting in those chairs, overwhelmed by the reality that nursing school was finally at its end, and excited and terrified by the prospect of all that was to come. I never would have imagined that I would find myself back here at SCF 5 years later, giving this speech as a proud alumnus, having just spent the semester alongside Dr. Neufeld, so many other wonderful and supportive faculty and staff, and the exceptional Level 3 nursing students completing the internship for my MSN. This institution has afforded me so many opportunities in the last several years. It provided me with the knowledge and skills that began my career in nursing. It gave me a solid foundation upon which to continue building, and it helped me on my journey to obtain my MSN. My time at SCF has been so incredibly rewarding, and I will always look back on it with fond memories, as I know you will one day too, even if the tests and the checkoffs were traumatic. This most recent experience has only solidified my appreciation for and love of this institution. I can assure you that the experiences you have had here have set you up for success, no matter where life takes you in your nursing career. Nursing is one of the most rewarding and life-altering professions. In healthcare, no one works more closely with the patient than the nurse. You'll have good days and you'll have bad days, just like in any other profession. But those good days are truly unique and special, and those good days will help you forget the bad. We have seen many challenges over the last 3 years with the pandemic rocking us to our very core. But the good days and the promise of a brighter tomorrow have carried us through. You've succeeded despite those challenges, and if this hasn't proven that you can achieve anything you set your mind to, I don't know what will. There's no limit to where nursing can take you, offering endless career opportunities over a vast range of specialties. That has always been one of my favorite things about nursing, the sheer number of possibilities. There'll be no shortage of opportunities for personal and professional growth as you go forward. Don't shy away from them because you don't think you know enough or because you haven't been a nurse long enough. If you're passionate about a specialty, pursue it. You may also find that your passion changes, and that's okay too. When I graduated from nursing school, I wanted nothing more than to be an ICU nurse. I started my career in med-surg nursing on night shift to build a foundation and hone my skills with every intention of transferring when I was ready. After a year and a half, I transitioned to day shift to expand my knowledge and skills. Just when I thought I was approaching the point where I felt ready to transfer to ICU, COVID happened, and my outlook was changed entirely. My management team encouraged me to apply for the open nurse and professional development position on my unit. I'd only been a nurse a little over 2 years at that point. How on earth was I qualified to be educating the entire unit staff? I questioned myself and whether I was ready or not for that new challenge, especially when applying alongside other nurses with significantly more experience. My coworkers, friends, and managers all encouraged me to try anyway. They believed in me, and I'm forever grateful that I listened to them and took the chance because I was chosen for the position, and that position further solidified my passion for nursing education and helped me to discover my love for leadership. Circumstance found me promoted again to the role of clinical coordinator just 5 months later, and most recently again to the role of clinical manager. I've only been a nurse for 5 years in June of this year. Don't ever let someone tell you that you haven't been a nurse long enough to pursue your passion. If you believe in yourself and surround yourself with people who believe in you, there's nothing you can't do. That's another unique attribute of the nursing profession, the friends you make. They will know you in a way no other friend has known you. They will support you in situations only another nurse could understand. They'll be your cheerleader, your conscience, your closest confidant, and no matter what you face, they will have your back. Although the people sitting next to you now may not end up working alongside you going forward, you will always stay in touch, you will always celebrate their successes, and you will always cherish what you shared here. Cultivate those friendships. They're worth their weight in gold. In closing, I would like to offer you a few words of wisdom as you take the next big step into the nursing world. First and foremost, never lose sight of why you chose to become a nurse. Nursing is a calling. You want to help people. You want to be there for them in their moment of need. You care so very deeply about people. Don't lose that. Cherish the moments that remind you why it is that you do what you do. The smiles, the hand-holding, the healing. Nothing is more rewarding than witnessing healing and helping someone else. You're going to have hard days. When you're feeling overwhelmed, stop and take a few minutes to yourself when it's safe. You cannot take care of others if you don't take care of yourself first. In those moments following a difficult interaction, a traumatic event, or just because you need to, take a moment to breathe and center yourself. Get a drink of water. Don't forget about you. Ask for help when you need it. We all want to be self-sufficient and prove we can do it ourselves, but sometimes you just need to ask for help, and that's okay. Your team is there to help you. Don't let yourself drown to try to prove you can do it on your own. Some days you can, and some days you can't. Learn to recognize when it's time to ask for help and accept the help that is offered. On that note, never hesitate to ask a question. If you're unsure, if you're questioning, never guess, just ask. Don't wing it with people's lives. Unlike other professions, a mistake in nursing can be deadly, so don't take that risk. No one expects you to be perfect or to know everything. I'm always telling students and new grads alike, when you get out of nursing school, you think you're supposed to have all the answers. But in reality, the only thing I need to know is that you can recognize that something is not right and ask for help. I don't need you to know exactly what's wrong, just that something's wrong, and ask. That old saying, no question is a bad question, is especially relevant where people's lives are concerned. Always be open to learning. You will learn something new every day in nursing, without a doubt, so be open to it. Even nurses who've been in the field 40 years will tell you they're still learning every day. This is another of my favorite things about nursing. You're always learning. But most importantly, be kind to yourself. You will have days where you feel like you have failed or that you are not up to the challenges facing you, but you are. In that moment, be kind to yourself and remember, tomorrow is a new day. Encourage yourself, believe in yourself, you've got this. But above all else, wear waterproof shoes. Now, if everyone will please join me, I would like to offer congratulations yet again to the graduating class of 2023.
Thank you, Nikita. Next, I would like to introduce to you one of our Associate in Science in Nursing student speakers, Emily Majduski. She will give you a glimpse of the life of a student nurse at State College of Florida.
Thank you, Dr. Sawmel. Hello and good afternoon. My name is Emily Majduski. I want to start by congratulating my fellow classmates on our achievement, crossing the finish line of passing nursing school. While we still have one large hurdle to jump before we can finally call ourselves registered nurses, we have finally finished the marathon. Next, I want to thank everyone in attendance. You all must mean something to the graduates here today, and for that, I thank you for sticking by us and cheering us on every step of the way. I know from my own personal experience that there were many tears shed, some happy, some sad, during my course of time here at SCF. Lastly, I would like to thank all the professors and faculty members in attendance here today. I truly believe it takes a special individual to be able to teach and mold minds, especially when some of the professors have been a nurse longer than I have been on this earth. I thank you all for being patient with us and taking the time to raise the next generation of nurses. I know it hasn't been easy. I'm often asked, what does it mean to be a nurse? So many questions always flash in my mind. Marian University defines a nurse as a patient's first point of contact to their care team, administering treatments and medications while carefully monitoring their status and coordinating their responses from the rest of the team. I personally think a nurse is a bit more human than that. I don't think nursing is about the grades, the pills, or the charting. While that is important and part of the job, it is not the entire job. It is about being who we are. No book can teach you how to cry with a patient. No class can teach you how to comfort a family while their loved one is dying. No professor can teach you how to find dignity in giving someone a bed bath. Nursing is about being able to love people when they're at their weakest moments. Nurses see the world in its most raw, inexplicable, unfair form of reality, and somehow by the grace of their inherent and hope of humanity and unmeasurable depth of courage, still love it. To do what no one else will do in a way that nobody else can, despite all we go through, is to be a nurse. 3 years ago this spring, we watched as the world shut down due to the COVID-19 virus that swept the world and took it in a chokehold. Flights were canceled, shops were closed. People were scared to leave their house due to the unknown that the virus spread. Who walked headfirst into the unknown of the battlefield, even if they were scared? Nurses. They showed up every single day. They put on their battle gear, or better known as personal protective equipment, and continue to care for the public. For that, they needed two special character traits: resilience and hope. Let me take the time to introduce you to the both of them. Hope. It is often described as an extraordinary, evanescent thing made of soft whispers and gentle touches. She is most certainly not. She is a force to be reckoned with. Hope has bruised eyes, skinned and bleeding knuckles and kneecaps, and an odd mixture of sand and pebbles in her hair, and she spits the blood in her mouth as she stands for the 8th time after being knocked down for the 7th time. Emily Dickinson describes hope as hope is the thing with the feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without words and never stops at all. Resilience. She has just wiped her tears from her face, pulled herself up from the bathroom floor, and fixes her makeup. She had just had her forehead resting on the steering wheel for the past 10 minutes of her parked car in her driveway before she finally moves to go. Even though her legs feel like cinder blocks and every cell is screaming at her to stay inside the car, she is the first one in the office in the morning and the last one to leave at night. Merriam-Webster defines it as the capability of a strained body to recover its size and shape after deformation caused by especially by a compressive stress, an ability to recover from or adjust easily to misfortune or change. Hope and resilience, it is the strongest forces known to mankind. I hope as you all continue to grow and develop into nurses, you remember this day, when you were asked to take a student for the day, when you were asked the same question by a new grad for the 100th time that day, when your patient hits their call light just as you sat down the chart. Remember this day. No matter how difficult the days may get, don't forget the reason why you became a nurse. Do not let your flame go out. Once again, congratulations to the spring class of 2023.
Great job, Emily. Thank you. Michelle Tomeno, our Associate of Science and Nursing Program Manager, will share with you the history of pinning, and she will present our graduate nurses to receive their nursing pins.
Shortly, we will begin the pinning of our nursing graduates. However, I would like to take a few minutes to discuss the meaning and significance. A nursing pinning ceremony isn't just a tradition. It is a milestone in the life of a nurse because on that day, it marks the completion of their nursing program and at the same time launches their entry into the nursing profession as a registered nurse. The pinning ceremony is a rite of passage and signifies the nursing students' hard work and dedication. This ceremony is rich with symbolism, and its history can be traced all the way back to the Crusades of the 12th century. Crusaders who were injured and underwent sufferings were attended to by knights who nursed and cared for them. As the crusade continued, more and more monks enrolled in the Knights' Order who wished to carry on the work of serving the distressed crusaders. When new monks were initiated into the order, they vowed to serve these sick soldiers in a ceremony where each monk was given a Maltese cross, which was the first badge given to those who nurse. In 1860, Florence Nightingale was honored with the Red Cross of St. George for her selfless efforts to injured men during the Crimean War. Because she believed in acknowledging a job well done, she presented a Medal of Excellence to her hardest working nursing graduates. By 1916, it became standard in the United States to no longer award only a few nurses with a Medal of Excellence, but instead all nursing graduates with a pin during the special ceremony. It is important to remember that the nursing pin you will receive connects you with every nurse who has come before you. In honor of this time-honored tradition that each one of us as nurses has participated in upon the completion of our nursing program, we would like to commence the pinning of our 2023 graduates. Each nursing student has selected a nursing instructor to pin them for their initiation into the nursing profession. Upon the completion of the pinning ceremony, all nurses will stand, including our newly pinned graduates, to recite the International Pledge of Nurses. I would like to introduce readers of our nursing graduates, faculty members Holly Park, Laura Cacciardo, and Dr. Betsy Elliott.
Row A, please stand and make your way to the stage. The following graduates will be pinned by Dr. Michael Coppola. Michael Raul Sanchez Bonilla. Corey Bradley. Jennifer Favia. Matthew Hyatt. Sabrina Narain. Lexi Stutzman. Hong Luke Ba. The following graduates will be pinned by Kim Hagans. Latoya Monique Jackson. Mary Jacobowski. Sheila Knight. Lisa Lee Kolokoli Digest. Victoria Matthews. Caitlin Miguel. Thomas Olson. Justin Tobery. The following graduates will be pinned by Dr. Fiona Mackay. Allison Kasinko. Anna Petrolia. Jessica Williams. The following graduate will be pinned by Dr. Dorothy Neufeld. Alexandra Fournier. The following graduates will be pinned by Ingrid Medina. Lindsay Carlos. Kristen Renee Chacon. The following graduates will be pinned by Dr. Quentin Ming. Janice Gendel. Ivana Jamina June. The following graduates will be pinned by Bethany Tucker. Faith Lauren Ariola. Alina Berry. Jane Patterson. Madison Simple. Valeria Vidal. The following graduates will be pinned by Dr. Debbie Blankenship. Jessica Valentine. Kathleen Light. Jennifer Lynn Smitman. The following graduate will be pinned by Tony Machuga. Michelle Zirkle. Row B, please stand and make your way to the stage. The following graduates will be pinned by Janelle Stewart. Mariah Chacon. Sarah Dussault. Casey Hale. Jaylene Salazar Ibarra. Wendy Mota. Jame Regalado. Christina Waldrop. Row A, please return to your seats.
The following graduates will be pinned by Lori Kyson. Lourdes Aguilera. Danathy Cawley. Natalie Burke. Angela Siconia. Vasil Hollis. Kate Harrigan. William Hubicki. Susan Jarvis. Ivala Jadi. Mackenzie Marie Lamont. Araceli Maldonado. Chelsea Meehan. Emily Rose Mudanat-Chesky. Brianna Olason. Selena Marie Oliola. Sydney Ozakowitz. Rachel Rowe. Lauren Reschenthaler. Carmen Valenzuela. Robert William Wordell. Row B, please return to your seats.
The following graduates will be pinned by Dr. Mary Lou Proch. Nazreen Barahimi. Kevin Benkert. Chelsea Ann Ritchie. The following graduates will be pinned by Catherine Kadir. Lindsay Carter. Emma Jenkins. The following graduates will be pinned by Dawn Evancho. Brittany Kaufman. Noelle Powensky. Olivia Sweeney. The following graduate will be pinned by Patty Jecka. David Lee Lawson, Jr. The following graduates will be pinned by Michelle Tomeno. Darby Lynn Cleland. Allison Conley. Emily Ann Johnston. Jessica Jasmilette Linares. Jennifer Ojeda. The following graduate will be pinned by Kim Larveld. Madeline Brennan. The following graduates will be pinned by Jessica Bonilla. Brianna Howard. Maria Mercado. Katie Slaybach. Row C, please stand and make your way to the stage.
Row B, take your seats. The following graduates will be pinned by Melissa Falco Sandler. Carly Goldberg. Michaela Slavin. Casey Lauren Hua. Jennifer White. The following graduates will be pinned by Tiffany Gustave. Simone Anderson Magwood. Edith Martinez. The following graduates will be pinned by Sheena Alexander Barros. Corey Kevin Gillette. Casey Gingrich. Benjamin Schrock. Katie Shannon. The following BSN graduates will be pinned by Dr. Katie Tinley. Gina Aparicio. Karen Cronin. Sierra O'Neill. Natasha Pekovsky. Luisa Rosabal Bueso. Taylor Strayer. Chantel Tanalus. Got it. Row C, please return to your seats.
That was exciting. Oh my goodness. Very good. I would like to introduce to you Cassandra Holmes, the Executive Director of State College of Florida's Foundation. She will present the Pat Kubler Memorial Scholarship Award to one of our graduate nurses.
Thank you. The Foundation Board of Directors works very diligently to raise funds for scholarships and academic enhancements. But it is our pleasure today to recognize a student that is faculty selected, honoring the attributes of Pat Kubler's legacy. Pat passed away. She was a faculty member here at State College of Florida in our nursing program, and her students created an endowed fund to forever memorialize her and her memory. This particular student is the president of the Student Nursing Association. Under her leadership, they have strived and improved. She is an outstanding student in our Fast Track BSN program. She will be graduating one semester this summer after she has completed her ASN program. She is a strong leader, and she has persevered and is academically excelled. But her biggest pride is that of being a mother. This year's 2023 Pat Kubler Award nominee is Chelsea Ritchie.
Thank you, Cassandra, and congratulations, Chelsea. Dr. Mary Lou Proch and Dr. Katie Tinley have been previous recipients of the Future of Caring Award and will present the award to our Spring 2023 recipient.
Caring represents a cornerstone of nursing, not just caring delivered from the nurse to patient, but also between nurses and from nursing faculty to students. Exceptional nurse educators lead by example and demonstrate the concept of caring so students can learn from that example. A simple act of caring can create a butterfly effect, meaning that a small thing can result in a tremendous impact. Consider that a meaningful act of caring from a nurse educator goes so much farther than impacting the student, but also every patient they ever care for, every nursing they precept, every nursing student they precept, and so on. The Future of Caring Award recognizes an individual member of the nursing department who embodies the concept of caring. Today, we present the Spring 2023 Future of Caring Award to Laura Casciardo. Laura is a graduate of the SCF nursing program. She then went on to earn her BSN and MSN from the University of South Florida. As a certified hospice and palliative care nurse, Laura spent the majority of her bedside nursing career caring for terminally ill patients at the end of life, providing ongoing care to their physical, functional, psychosocial, and emotional states. This included providing educational information to patients and their families and caregivers regarding the disease and the process of decline, palliative care interventions, the dying process, and ongoing safety precautions. Furthermore, she expertly navigated complex family relationships and dynamics during intensely stressful and emotional periods. When she moved from the bedside to a position in education with hospice, she oversaw the nurse residency program for new graduates, working closely with the nurse residents and clinical coaches. As the long-term care clinical director, she innovatively designed and launched the family model of care, partnering nurses with nursing assistants to provide a greater presence, consistency, and responsiveness to the hospice patients residing in long-term care facilities who are approaching the end of life. She also planned and implemented a palliative physical therapy program to ensure patients received the highest level possible at end of life. During the challenge of the COVID-19 pandemic, she took extraordinary measures to ensure that long-term care patients continue to receive the highest level of palliative care at the end of life. When Laura came to the State College of Florida, it was clear from the beginning that she is a consummate communicator and is genuinely interested in student success. She exudes professionalism with the students and creates a student-forward, student-focused learning environment. She is easily approachable and allows people the opportunity to feel heard, offers empathy, yet never compromises her extremely high standards. She goes out of her way to make herself accessible to students for test review, help understanding content, and skills review checkoffs. Laura's caring goes beyond her patients and students. She cares for her colleagues as well. Simply put, the word no is not in her vocabulary when others ask for help. In fact, often her team doesn't have to ask because she's offering first, saying, "What can I do for you?" even outside of her assigned level. This was especially evident when she would help other skills lab instructors with skills checkoffs and reevaluation. Thank you, Laura, for the caring you offer the SCF nursing students and your colleagues. Your example serves as a reminder and an inspiration to those around you.
We're going to now recite the Nurses' Pledge, the International Pledge for Nurses. Together with me. In full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, I promise to care for the sick with all the skill and understanding I possess, without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status, sparing no effort to conserve life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me, and refrain from any action which might endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level and to give loyal support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team. I will do my utmost to honor the International Code of Ethics applied to nursing and to uphold the integrity of the professional nurse. Thank you.
I know that you are excited to celebrate with your new graduates. Family and friends, please stay seated until the faculty and graduates have exited the auditorium. And I would like to be the first to congratulate the graduate nurses and the BSN nurses from State College of Florida. Faculty, please lead our graduates out of the auditorium so they can celebrate their achievement with their family and friends.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.